Hi guys, this is Chichi of Make It with Chichi. Today we're going to be making mushroom amala with vegetable stew. For our mushroom amala, we're going to be needing some mushrooms. We're going to boil these for 5 minutes. Put some water in there and boil it just for 5 minutes. I don't recommend boiling it too much because you don't want your swallow to be falling apart. Mushrooms are amazingly low in carbohydrates, so if you're watching your carb intake, say for example like me, you're on the ketogenic diet or lifestyle, I'd recommend mushroom swallow once in a while. Compared to the other swallows, it is actually quite low in carbs. You guys need to check that out. I'm using my hand blender. Feel free to use your normal blender if that's what you've got. What you would have to do, you'd have to boil your mushrooms, blend with a normal blender, and then drain as much water out as you can. Take it back to the pot, and then there you'd cook it with your psyllium husk, and it'll be ready. But for me, I like my hand blender because, like I always say, it makes for easier, quicker washing up. I'm going to be adding 2 teaspoons of psyllium husk to this amount of mushrooms. This worked perfectly well for me because I drained a lot of water out. I don't recommend using too much psyllium husk, to be honest, because psyllium husk has got laxative effect. It's a very strong fiber, so be very careful. There you go. I'm now going to be using my hand blender to stir this psyllium husk into my mushroom mash, and as you can see, the psyllium husk is already working its magic. It's all getting all clumpy. I'm now going to use my spoon to beat my mixture, just to get it all nicely rounded up, and also beat it until I can see that the bowl is getting more or less cleaned up. So it's all picking up itself and it's ready to eat now. And we're done. I'm going to be moving over to make our vegetable stew. This vegetable stew, the reason I made this vegetable stew just so that it's plain, not too busy. It's busy but not a very strong taste because I didn't really want anything to overshadow my mushroom swallow. You're going to be heating up some oil. I'm using 1/4 of a small onion. It's up to you. You can skip this, it's optional. And then I'm going to be adding 3 tomatoes, 1 hot pepper and half a sweet pepper. It's up to you how much you put, but it's all roughly blended, not smoothly blended. I'm gonna let this fry until our sauce is actually quite dry. If you don't like your sauce too dry, then you'd have to not fry for that long, but this is how I wanted this to be. I'm putting my seasoning and my salt, and that's really all I'm going to be putting in this. It's up to you if you want to put some crayfish or some smoked fish. This is what I'm using for this dish. I'm putting some grilled lamb that I have cut up in bite sizes. It's already cooked. I didn't season it because I knew I was going to be putting seasoning here. And I'm going to let this simmer for just 5 minutes together. Let them all be buddies, and then it's ready for me to put my vegetables in. I'm using blanched spring greens. I blanched it in hot water and squeezed all the water out. You can use whatever vegetable you have available. Ugu, it will be amazing in this dish. You can use spinach. Anything you use, just make sure you drain as much water or you squeeze as much water out of it as possible. And I'm going to simmer this for 2 minutes and it is ready to eat. There you go. I'm serving this now with my mushroom amala. This dish was fantastic. It was really light and it was very tasty. And we're done. Thank you very much for watching this once again. If you have liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe for more videos from me. See you next time. Bye.